It is an exciting time to be a Denver sports fans. The Avs and the Nuggets are both heading to the playoffs.
And that's going to bring big business for the bars and the restaurants in Denver. Of course, they're still recovering from the pandemic, and the city is trying to help out by expanding outdoor dining.
Denver 7's Russell Haythorne explains how this could make outdoor dining a permanent thing.
That was awesome.
For the South Broadway Country Club Bar and Restaurant on Tennyson,
Just wanted to throw a huge party.
expanding their patio into the parking lot for the Masters this past weekend proved to be a hole-in-one.
We rolled the dice that the weather would be nice, and it turned out to be perfect. We had a 12-foot LED TV screen in the parking lot here that was almost like eye level for the people on our balcony upstairs.
A nice approach to boosting business.
Absolutely. Being able to add that space, whether it was our parking lot or, extensions into the street, made a huge difference for a lot of places.
Denver is now working on expanding and perfecting 2 patio expansion programs. One would make temporary pandemic patios on sidewalks and street curbs permanent.
The goal is that outdoor dining in Denver is here to stay. It's really helping our food and beverage industry recover. I think what we learned during the pandemic is that our streets are more than just for people in cars.
The other program that will continue is a temporary modification of space into parking lots and private lots for events like the Masters and Nuggets and Avalanche playoff games.
Now the regulations are a little bit looser around what you can do for food and beverage or event space as well.
The city says it has roughly 100 applications for those spaces, down from 300 at the height of the pandemic, but still a huge number.
Yeah, they're here to stay.
The payoff for businesses can be huge, an 18% revenue increase on average for restaurants and bars with expanded patios.
We look at revenue per seat. How much can we generate a day, a week, a month, a year on that seat?
Chad George at South Broadway says as long as the fees stay low, the program is a win.
I don't want to say they're still struggling because of COVID, but we're struggling because of food costs and labor costs and just the environment we're in a business where margins are really slim.
On Tennyson,
Every seat we have access to can make a huge difference.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
And businesses need to apply for above curb patios by April 30th. And Denver has a list of final program requirements on its website. Businesses with temporary patio permits can keep their patios this year. The city of Denver plans to have a permanent plan for outdoor dining in place later on this year.